I think like the friendship that me and Keely have is like really special because like we're always there for each other, but we're always like pushing each other to like make each other our best. And like it's so cool to have somebody like that's there with you and like knows what you're going through. And I just like can't imagine like doing it without her.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the New View podcast. My name is Mac.
And my name is Megan.
Come along with us as we dive into the world of competitive Irish dancing and beyond.
Sharing perspectives, developing community, and learning from each other.
We hope you enjoy.
Thanks for tuning in today, and before we get to the rest of our podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are so excited to bring you today's episode, and Harlow and I will be interviewing the amazing Taylor Connolly. She's just won the Nationals, and we are so excited to chat with her about all things Irish dance.
Yes, Taylor is such a lovely girl. I've had the pleasure of watching her grow up in dancing and outside of dancing. And yeah, I feel like this is just going to be a really great conversation and we can't wait to get started. So, Taylor, do you think you could kind of start us off and talk about your dancing journey and how you got into dancing and how that journey has led you to winning the North Americans this past July?
Yeah, so when I was about 4, I wanted to like start dance. So I wanted to go into ballet class, but my mom was working in the city at that time, so she couldn't make it back to get me to the class. So she signed me up for like just an Irish dance class that was down the street, and that's where I met Keely. And like went to the first class, and I just like loved it. And for the first year, like I just like refused to compete. Like I just like didn't like the idea, and I just like wouldn't. And then I went to one competition. I just like loved it so much, and I had so much fun, and I just wanted to go to everyone I could. And then Almar closed, and we joined with Erwin, and I danced there for a bit, and then COVID happened, so we went mostly online. And it was kind of hard because like seeing everybody at class was like one of the best parts of dance, and we didn't really see anybody. And then when COVID ended, we joined with Blakey, and I just like the girls we met were it was just such an amazing like journey that we had. And yeah, I just love being at Blakey.
Yeah, that's so awesome. And I kind of knew you from Irwin because Kristen used to dance at Irwin. And I remember she told me one day, like literally told me, she was like, I have these two girls, like Keely and Taylor, and they are just so amazing. And I was like, who are these kids? Like they're so much younger than me, but I didn't even know like really who you are until after COVID. And I watched you like progress through your dancing journey. And it's just been so amazing to see you work so hard and just have this amazing relationship with all of your dancers at Blakey and like your past schools. So that's just been so inspiring to watch. So I guess kind of segueing into the next question. So you won the North Americans. Could you kind of tell us that lead up after the Worlds and how that training process went into the North Americans this year?
Yeah, so after Worlds, it didn't go like quite as like well as I hoped it would. So the first couple weeks was just like really like choreography based, and just like getting back in the studio and having like a lot of fun with like the stuff that we could just play around with. And me and Mac ended up making a whole jig that I competed at one competition. And then as nationals came closer, I booked a private with Barb, and we got the choreography really like set, and I started drilling. And I had a lot of classes, and the motivation was definitely there for some more than others, but like it still like showed up, and yeah, it was just good.
That's awesome. Yeah. How about like the day? Like, how did that go? Were there any like, were you particularly nervous for this nationals, or did you feel really like set up going into it? Or anything like after Worlds, even where you're like, sort of like, since Worlds didn't totally go as well as you had hoped, was there anything else like riding on nationals or any other emotions going into it?
Well, like the on the day, I was really excited because like I had my new dress, and I was just like really excited to like go on stage. So I wasn't as nervous for the first 2 rounds as I was for set. Like the nerves were definitely there for set, but I was so excited for soft shoe because I had Sean and I like knew what he was gonna play for me, and it was just like so much fun. And I was getting so many compliments that it was just like such a good day.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love your new dress. It's so pretty. And
Yeah.
oh my gosh, the feeling of getting a new dress too and being able to like wear it on stage, I think that's such an unmatched feeling. And part of what I love about Irish dance is that like you have that performance and costume aspect of it and the sport and competition part. And I just think it's so fun. So I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah, for sure. And also, I loved how you talked about Sean because I know Sean is one of your teachers. And I've actually been meaning to ask you, like, how does it feel like going on stage, not knowing what you're gonna get, but like knowing he's gonna like compose like such an amazing piece? Like, do you ever like have like little conversations with him, or like how do you feel about like him being such like a big part of your dancing like career?
Yeah, I think it's like really cool that like I could just like go up to Sean and just like ask him, like I could just ask him what to play for me. And I think that's really cool because like not a lot of people can do that. And it's like, yeah, I just think it's so cool. And like throughout my dance day, he like comes and like talks, like asks me how it went and talks me through it and gives me like my reminders. And it's just so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's so unique because not many dancers ever have that like ability, and I feel like that's so special to have such an amazing bond like with your dancing teacher, but also like you're on stage and you kind of can look at him and he gives you a little wink. Like that's like
Yeah.
he always does that. It's such a good feeling, and it's like, oh yeah, like Sean's got me. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. And I guess kind of segueing, like, how did the result feel of winning the North Americans? Because I know this has been a really big goal for you for such a long time, and you've gotten so close to it. So how did it feel to like finally like get it?
Yeah, so my words were like one of the last ones on that day, and usually I'm like really nervous, like to like the build up and like on stage and stuff. But like I wasn't like that nervous that day because I was like really happy with like how I danced and everybody was telling me that like I danced so good and I should be really happy. And so like not hearing my number for a second was just like really special and I was just like so emotional. Like I don't even like remember what I was thinking. I was just like so happy.
That's amazing. Yeah. I love that.
No, and I feel like at awards, it's always so like it's always chaotic. I feel like North Americans like something's going on one stage and something's going on the other, but it's just so special that you could have that moment. Like I remember watching it on Fetch TV and I started crying, like just seeing the emotions coming out. I was like, "Oh my gosh, so special." And yeah, I feel like Western Canada was really proud of you and just so excited that this day like finally happened.
Yeah.
Um, so I think also another thing that we want to talk about, we touched on it a little bit, but your friendship with Keely, I think, is something that even people who don't know you two very well is it's so apparent to the Irish dance community. So, I mean, would you just kind of talk about that and how it's progressed and everything and how that's impacted your Irish dance journey?
Yeah. I think like the friendship that me and Keely have is like really special because like we're always there for each other, but we're always like pushing each other to like make each other our best. And like it's so cool to have somebody like that's there with you and like knows what you're going through and I just like can't imagine like doing it without her.
No, I love that. I feel like you guys have such a special bond. And you also like, how many other girls at Blakey do you dance with that are in your age group? Because I know there are quite a few others as well, right?
Yeah, there's 6 of us.
Like that's so special that you have like that many girls to push. And even in the last podcast, Mac was talking, or two podcasts, Mac was talking about how competitors like in your age group at your dance school are there to push you. You're not supposed to compare. And I just love that you really embody that relationship, especially with Keely, who you guys are so like up there in the world, but you're also such like besties. It's so cute.
For
Yeah.
sure. I always feel like, yeah, every time I see Instagram stuff like of you two. It's so inspiring because I do feel like you can totally, even from an outside perspective, understand like the friendship that you guys have and how it like pushes growth for both of you. But it's just so supportive, and I think that's such a great example for younger dancers and all of us just around. So I love that. So great.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna ask you, like, what do you think is the most kind of important aspect of Irish dancing to you? Like what do you think it really teaches you other than obviously like having fun at dance classes and competing and progressing that way? Like what do you think dance has really taught you like as a person?
Um, I think it like has definitely taught like resilience and stuff and like to really embrace a challenge that's like given to you. And it really just like makes you grow as an individual because like you're so like it's such like a competitive sport, but at the same time, like the friendships you make are so like true and like it's truly just the best thing.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, that was so sweet. And I feel like, yeah, like I feel like you're one of the only, not one of the only people, but you have so many amazing friends in your school and in your group that that special connection is so, so important. And yeah, well, I just really love that.
All right, do we want to kind of talk about some quick fire questions or do we have anything else?
Yeah, Taylor, do you have anything else that you would like to say? Like, kind of, I don't know, like, what's like one, I wouldn't say like your favorite quote, but like, what's one main message that you want dancers to really like get from your story and get from you? Because I've seen you grow up and you have gone, like, you have so much resilience and discipline in this sport. You're one of the most hardworking girls I know. Like, what do you think you want dancers to learn from you? And yeah.
I would just say like if you really like put in the work and you really want this, like you could do like anything. Like if you really put in the work.
That's awesome. Yeah.
No.
Everything is like achievable with just basically
Yeah.
good mindset and the
Mhm.
ability and willingness to do the work. That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, I think we're gonna start. This is kind of a new section at New View that we're trying out, and it's rapid fire questions. So we're gonna throw some random questions at Taylor, and hopefully she can answer them quickly. So I'm gonna break this one down. So favorite dance, but so would you like reel or slip jig more?
Slip jig.
Good answer. Do you
Yep.
like hornpipe or jig more?
Jig.
Jig, okay. And then what is your favorite set?
Davis 76.
Good pick, good pick. And then like out of all of those, if you could only dance one, like for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Probably slip jig.
You're such a flip jig queen. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll ask the next ones. Okay, so who's your favorite Fesh musician?
Sean O'Brien.
I think you kind of saw that coming, but good answer. All right, and then what's your favorite like hard shoes song if you know the titles?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but like I got it at nationals. Like I don't know what it's called, but it was a really good tune.
Yeah,
It was just a
there's
good
so many
tune.
good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Soft Shoe if you know the name of it?
I Sean is like playing for me at nationals. I don't know the name, but he also played that slip jig and he plays it for me at every comp.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
awesome. Do you like the like more intense songs or do you like the kind of happy ones?
I like the like sassy like
Yes.
I love those too. It's like, especially when you get on stage and you hear kind of like a sassy or like intense song. And I always do, like, I kind of like will like lift my chin and be like
yeah.
so excited.
Yes. Yes. I feel like it's like I always love a happy tune, but I always find myself dancing better to like not a mean, but like yeah, like literally a sassy one. You're like, okay, like I got this. Oh my gosh. Okay, next question. What is your favorite fesh snack? Like something that you always reach in your bag for and you're like, I got this.
Um, it's not in my bag, but like after I always get ice cream and stuff. So
It's a
Good
great
choice.
reward. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, next one. What is like your fesh morning routine? Do you usually do your hair first and then your makeup, or do you try and like warm up? Like what kind of order does it go in?
yeah, I usually do my hair and then my makeup and yeah, then I go down and warm up.
Mhm.
Nice.
And with your fesh warm up, do you find yourself like what kind of music do you listen to? Do you listen to like some like Olivia Dean, or is it more like pump up?
I listen to Megan Maroney.
Ooh,
Oh, good choice, good choice. I didn't know that. That's cool.
yeah. That's a fun one. I like it.
Hmm.
And then, do you have any like lucky charms, or do you bring like I have a massive stuffed bee that I insist on bringing to competitions. Do you have anything that you like always have with you?
Yeah, I have like a matching necklace with Keely and it has like our initials on it. And then we both bought each other like stuffies and they're like weighted and mine's a pig and I bring that too.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
so
cute.
cute. Do you wear the bracelet when you're dancing?
Oh, it's a necklace, but yeah.
Oh, it's a necklace. Oh, so you wear it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute. Oh my gosh. I love that. I feel like everyone has like a little thing. Like I always bring a little stuffy too, and she's been with me everywhere.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in stuffies belong at dance competitions. They're really good for stress and they're
Yes.
just so cute. Like my bee has been through a lot.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I guess here are some other like more like personable questions. What's your favorite store to shop at? Like in the mall?
I love Garage. Like I
Gosh.
just yeah.
Yeah, same. I feel like their summer collection has been really good this year. I guess another one, what's your like all-time favorite food, favorite meal?
Gosh, I don't know. It's hard to pick one, but like it depends on the day, but I like just a good burger.
For sure. So
Yes,
good.
so good. Okay, maybe this is the last one, but what is your favorite, like, what's your Starbucks order? I feel like I always see you at competitions with Starbucks, or maybe I'm imagining it, but what's your favorite, like, Starbucks or Tim's order?
Um, I get an iced chai with like different like cold foams. Like sometimes it's like cherry and then or like lavender and yeah, I just like
Yum,
Nice.
that sounds so good. Us dancers, like we all see dance in like such a different way. Like, is it a very much like an outlet for you to kind of when you go to class, like you can express yourself that way, or do you find that dance is just like something that you love to do? Like when you go to class, what do you always like feel?
I just like love dancing with like all my friends and stuff, and I think it's just like really special how we all like share the same love for like this sport, and I just think it's like really cool, and yeah, we just
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, this has been such a good conversation.
Yeah, thank you so much for hopping on with us and chatting. I had so much fun. And it was so great to get to know you more.
thank you for
Yes.
having me.
Of course. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching and make sure to like and subscribe.
Thanks for joining us in this episode of the New View podcast. We hope you enjoyed.
If you have any ideas about future guests we should interview or want to connect, you can find us on Instagram at newview.collective or email us at newviewcollective.mm@gmail.com.